This morning, the FBI investigating after dozens of families say the money they put in an escrow account to pay for surrogacy was allegedly stolen by the woman in charge of the company.
It's just not fair.
Sarah and Corey Swallow are well acquainted with the surrogacy process. Sarah was born without a uterus. The couple welcomed their daughter Rosie through a gestational carrier nearly 2 years ago. The Swallows had just one more viable embryo and were getting ready for the next embryo transfer when they found out nearly $55,000 they'd put in escrow with a Houston-based company called Seam was seemingly missing.
Now you're finding out that your money could potentially be in jeopardy. What was that like for the two of you?
Yeah, I mean, your stomach just sort of drops out the bottom.
And the Swallows aren't alone. Jenna and Roy Copeland always dreamed of having a baby, but after 10 years of miscarriages, an ectopic pregnancy, and failed IVF treatments, they turned to surrogacy.
Beyond the financials, the journey itself is really taxing.
With their gestational carrier 5 months pregnant, they were happily making plans for the future when they discovered the $40,000 they'd also put with Seam seemed to have vanished.
Little did we know that the following week was going to be filled with reaching out to law enforcement, to attorneys, filing all these multiple claims instead of being excited.
A new lawsuit on behalf of at least 30 couples who had their money with Seam, accusing the company's owner, Dominique Side, of defrauding hundreds of hopeful families out of millions of dollars.
To date, our investigation has been able to point to about $10.9 million that have been removed from the escrow accounts.
According to the lawsuit, Side allegedly transferred escrow funds to several side ventures, including a vegan clothesline, real estate investments, luxury vehicles, expensive trips, and a recording studio, with more than $2.2 million from her clients allegedly used to bankroll her own music career as a rap and R&B artist under the name Dom.
A lot of these escrow funds were intended to pay for the surrogates' medical care and prenatal care.
Surrogates like Jessica Werrett, who is carrying twins for Shannon and Chase Willardson of Idaho, who had their funds with Seam.
I remember thinking so many times, like, this can't be real.
Dominique Side has yet to respond to the lawsuit, the company now sending an automated email response and voice recording.
My company and I have been noticed that we are subject to an active investigation by federal authorities.
But our Houston station, KTRK, caught up with her mother in New Orleans.
I know she wouldn't intentionally do anything to hurt anybody.
ABC News partnering with our ABC-owned stations around the country, who spoke to several more families who allegedly lost money with Seam. Now scrambling to figure out how to pay their surrogates, some pulling from retirement accounts and using the last of their savings.
What gives you the strength and the hope to continue going? I know you have only one embryo left.
I think that we have one chance left at this.